No matter where you are in your career, we can often feel like we're not growing fast enough. And sometimes we can feel like we're not growing at all. Well, back by popular demand, I'm chatting once again with Coach Lea Oglesby, and she'll help you see how you are growing and you don't even realize it. This is a good one. Let's jump in.
You've heard of unconditional love, but have you heard of the secret to unconditional happiness and allowing more into your life? More wealth, more success, and more love. More freedom in your life right now. Welcome to the Happy Bar with Israel Savage.
Today, I'm with Lea Oglesby. She is a coach working with teen and tween girls and the parents who love them. How are you, Lea?
I am just getting started. I've been asked to do an on-camera interview for the news, and I said, I want to let you know that I'm just getting started, but I've been really encouraged by the reception. Like I said, the concept's been alive and well almost 2 decades now.
When did it start? If you think about it, because there's, I always think about bamboo. Bamboo, for those folks who don't, bamboo germinates for 5 years. But once it pokes through the ground, it grows, what is it? Like 9 feet. Is it a day? Or
9 feet in the next week is it's big. I heard that story. I can tell you exactly October of 2012 when I made the decision to only input positive things. And I started listening to audio speeches and stuff like that. And that was one of the first stories. And I'm like, okay, I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. But I definitely felt I needed the years of getting my mind stronger. And I just listened. But anytime I say read, I mean listened. That's how I get my work done. I wash my dishes and listen to books. Zig Ziglar had retold the story of the bamboo tree. And it's so pertinent with raising children. Mm-hmm. It's so pertinent with people who've hit a roadblock in their career or think they're too old to start their dream. The Black Panther fans out there, the mother in Black Panther, she started acting at age 88.
Oh my gosh.
3 years later, she got this role in Black Panther. It's there's just so many stories. And I feel like when people do get discouraged, they need to just kind of seek for people who are inspirations. You're not alone.
There's so much happening beneath the surface. It's funny. We measure growth, especially in Western culture, primarily based on what we can see. So much happens underneath the surface. And so to take teens and tweens, for example, it just warms a parent's heart when you plant little seeds and seemingly they're paying no attention to what you're saying. And then you hear them speak back to you as something that helps you know that, okay, something took hold, something is rooted there, but it didn't pop out. I wasn't able to hear it or see it for years sometimes.
And they say, teach them young, and they may stray from it, but in the end, they'll return to it. And so it's kind of, you want to just remember that when they're straying from it, you're like, okay, I taught when you were young. The promise is they will return to it.
That's right. And I think as a parent, and I know you're a parent as well, it can be tough to trust in that process of becoming, that process of growing. The risk of overusing plant analogies, I think of palm trees and how the wind is what actually strengthens them so that they're able to grow and stand on their own. They need the wind in order to strengthen the trunks of the tree. And as parents, many times we want to jump in and rescue. I was working with some actors yesterday, and that topic came up. We can be so quick to rescue other people when they are experiencing challenges. And actually children, to rescue children. Oh, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. And what I found that communicates to kids is that as a parent, I don't believe that you can do it. I don't believe you're capable of doing it. And there's a certain learned helplessness that can build up there. And so it's tough as parents to watch your kids struggle and to experience challenges, but being able to zoom out and really see that longer term view of, okay, it's needed. It's what's going to help them stand strong.
With the whole love is patient, sometimes as a parent, you can know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Where the patience comes in is not just telling the answer, but to help them find the answer. I don't know where my shoes are. And you could say, oh, they're on the left side of the closet, because you know exactly where they are. But or you can say, okay, do you remember putting them somewhere? Make them think. It can be something as simple as that, but just not always just feeding the answer.
I think that's such a great tip and so important and challenging as parents, because many times we need to get out the door, you know. So it is quicker to just say, hey, it's here. But you're so right. Giving them the experience of figuring something out themselves, making a discovery themselves is so important. That feeling of accomplishment. When I open jars for my kids, they'll say, here, can you open this for me? I'll open it and then I'll seal it back again and hand it to them so that they can have the experience of opening it themselves.
As a woman, I'm the opposite. I'm like, can you help me open this jar? And I said, which do you want, the top or the bottom? And then we do it.
That's teamwork. Making the dream work. If anything in this episode resonated with you, take a moment to subscribe and then share it with just one person. It's our mission to make the world a happier place, one insight, one shift, one share at the time. Just one button click from you might be the very thing that helps someone else's life click into place. Until next time. Remember, if you'd like more tips on this topic, then go to the link posted in the description of this broadcast.